it's Isabel here. Hope you're all doing well. Today I want to share just a little something with you. Apologies if you can hear any noise in the background. I'm just filming in a slightly different location to get some better light, but that means that A, it's a little bit more wobbly, and B, you can hear the washing and towel drying and things going in the background. But this should be a very quick video because I just wanted to share this little thing that came in recently. As you may or may not know, I am a big fan of the work of Phil and Jacqui Lovesey and the world of Matlock the Hare. I have collected their decks for a little while now. I do have one I haven't even opened yet. So their Kickstarter in the spring was for a revised edition of the White Hare Wisdom. Now, I had that in a pocket form. And I decided to go for the Kickstarter for the larger form, and so I haven't even opened that yet, which is just bonkers. But anyway, that is as it may be. But the most recent campaign was their summer campaign for their Kickstarter for their calendar for next year. Now, I didn't want the calendar, not because I didn't think it was gorgeous, but because I'm quite specific. I have a specific calendar I get now from my family, and it's quite basic and plain, but it's designed in a way that I can that I use different sections for my family. Sorry, I'm waffling a little bit, but it means that I don't tend to get a different calendar because I just wouldn't have anywhere to put it at the moment. So I felt sad that I couldn't contribute to that. But as part of the campaign, they were also offering a little book that I did was able to support. And so that's what I'm just going to share with you now. Apologies, I realise that this, I'm on our dining table, which is actually slightly less firm than the desk I'm normally on. So I am wobbling a little bit. So apologies for that. I'll minimise it as much as possible. So this is just a very quick, this came in a short while ago. As always, the way they do the campaign is very much the case that their campaign is for something that they have either finished or nearly finished. Everything is very quick. You don't wait a long time for the items. They're always nicely packaged. So this came in a cardboard envelope. I wasn't expecting lots of stuff. So this is pleasing what I've got. So it comes with a little thank you card with one of their characters on, and most magical thanks. This is one of their Hesky Witches. They've been creating these witch kits, which you can buy as material kits that you can then sew and fill to create little witch kind of charms, I suppose they are, but they're like little characters for around the home, and you can use them for protection. It started with a kitchen witch, and they now have a couple of others. I haven't got those yet. They do have some on their Etsy and on their website. I didn't get them at the time because I felt like I would be buying something which I perhaps wouldn't do at the moment. But they have sent one of them as a little sticker, so I'm really pleased with that because I do like the little character. So having not been able to support the actual kit itself, it's nice to have the little character. This is their little thank you leaflet that comes when you get goods. So it's basically their sales pitch. So you can hear there's a QR code there, the website, and some pictures to show their work. They do some lovely Substack as well, and some lovely blog posts. And then this is their next campaign. So I'm actually really excited for this. So their next campaign is for a brand new deck. It's a new Oracle deck called the Hidden Castle. And so this is going to be slightly different because it's going to be like a journey into the parts of this castle. 40 cards and stories depicting life in Matlock the Hare's ancient homelands. Explore the magical secrets in and around Yourwood Castle to discover the wisdom behind its waiting walls. I'm really looking forward to this because I think this is going to be something a little bit different, sort of focused around a castle. It will be really nice, kind of medieval feel. So this, they are releasing, I think, around about usually February. Yeah, there we go, February 2026. They are very good in terms of their timelines. They plan everything out quite well. And they've been giving some information about it on their Substack. So if you're interested, please do have a look. But the little book, which is now upside down, that I got is this. So it's got the gorgeous, is that, oh, I'm going to, cottage, I think it's the Secret Cottage. This is the Crumlush Book of Calm. So I haven't even got it out of its tissue paper yet. So let's get this open. And what I will probably do is rip it at the top so that oh no, I ripped the sticker. So, so this is just a little book that they've created with some of the sayings and little sort of things from the world of Matlock that they've called the Crumlush Book of Calm. So you don't know, Matlock the hare has their own. They have their own little group of words, and so this little Book of Calm, Crumlush, the feeling you get inside when all's well, cozy, warm, and lovely. So it's a nice little book. I think this is lovely. This is the kind of book I'll be able to. I've got some by my bed that I can dip into, featuring Matlock the hare. So I think it's signed by Phil and Jacqui. This table is not going to work. And then it tells you a little bit about Matlock. And then it's got these gorgeous illustrations and just some little sayings or little quotes from their stories, which is really sweet. You could use this for bibliomancy. I like the idea of, yeah, being able to just kind of open it. Look, waking the sleeping brog. Let sleeping brogs lie, some cautious creatures might say, but Matlock isn't twizzled, so wakes them all every day. So this is really lovely. It's some little sayings and phrases that have come from the world of Matlock the hare, from previous decks, from their stories. Ursula's advice: if the party's a frightful bore, darlings, here's my master stroke. Simply shut your eyes and disappear in a puff of purple smoke. Typical Ursula, one white hair witch who really knows her own mind. That's really cool. So that's their little Book of Calm. So I think if you like the world of Matlock the hare, this is a lovely little book. So as I say, this is just a very quick video to show this to you. I'm not going to go through every page because I'm sure you get bored if I turn every page and you'll get travel sick from the camera. But I would highly recommend having a hunt down of this, the Crumlush Book of Calm from the world of Matlock the hare. See you soon.